this is your monthly general forecast for the whole of September. There's a lot going on and there's a lot of energy this month, and actually it could be quite good for us individually. However, globally we may see a lot of fireworks as there are several grand fire trines. And fire trines are great because they fill us with energy, but they can also make us overconfident. And if you've got a passionate belief, that can become exacerbated. So individually, you can use that energy to transform your life, to push forward and be spontaneous and be eccentric and think out of the box when it comes to your ideas and plans. But on a global level, the energy may encourage groups of people to surge forward in an aggressive way or do things that are unexpected to greater their cause, and this could cause some problems. The good news is that Mercury, the planet of communication, is entering lovely, fair and well-balanced Libra. And astrology often has a mixed bag of energies going along in a month, and it's up to us really to choose what we tune into. I personally am going to try and tune into that Mercury in Libra, which is about seeing things with a sense of fairness and seeing the beauty in everything. And we also have a fantastic full moon in lovely, sympathetic, empathetic Pisces. There could be a global awakening of understanding and compassion within some of the dark scenarios we're seeing at the moment. So in your own individual life, you are awakening emotionally, and look out for a dream, a synchronicity, something that happens around the full moon that's going to guide you to open your heart and to see your path with compassion for yourself and other people. Venus, the planet of love, is entering Virgo. This gives us all a chance to go within, to think about our lives, to maybe take some space in relationships, or to take some time out of the hurly-burly of life to think and reflect and analyse about our relationships. But do be careful, because it does have a flavour sometimes of being self-critical. How are you in relationships? How do you feel about your patterns in relationships? Do you look at your patterns and understand your part in any pattern in your relationship history? Venus in Virgo gives us an excellent opportunity to look at our space and who we are in relationships, but try to avoid being critical with other people or too self-critical with yourself. There's a grand Earth trine on the 12th, allowing us to possibly ground ourselves, dig some foundations and feel safe and secure in the next stage of our journey. On the 13th, Mars, the passionate planet of anger, war, passion and vital life force, is going into wacky, eccentric, free-spirited Sagittarius. There could be some unexpected things occurring within your own life, or a sudden desire to do things differently, a passionate desire to get up and get out there and learn something or mix with people very different to you. And that Mars in Sagittarius has a lot to teach us if we're looking at it from the positive side, because it allows us to embrace people who are different and to understand that we're all one actually, and none of us have any right over our beliefs to harm another. On the other hand, Mars, being the planet of war, it can bring about maybe in a way the opposite, where people are feeling that they can impulsively do something that's negative without thinking through the consequences. Mercury is an exact opposition to Uranus as well, and there's a feeling really that life is being expressed very, very spontaneously, and people aren't necessarily thinking about what they're saying. And it's all about, thanks to Libra, us finding the balance within ourselves. Very, very important this month. Pluto in Capricorn is finally going forward this month, and this is great. Pluto in Capricorn has really caused quite a lot of intense energy in the world, the breaking down of institutions and structures, and us not looking at the world in such a materialistic fashion, and materialism being very challenged in our society, and anything to do with patriarchy and structure. There's been a big bang of activity and transformation. Now, when it's gone retrograde, when it was going backwards, this could have stirred up some of the old angers and power struggles in humanity, and hence seeing some of the old violence occur between people who've got a history of violence. Hopefully, with Pluto going direct, things may calm down a little bit. although Pluto is in Capricorn for a long time. And it's all about us understanding, actually, that it isn't about the things that we say are solid and the things that we want to rule. Life has more to it than that. But this Pluto in Capricorn is very, very challenging. And we're all born in this time to experience that, to learn from it, to grow from it, and to try and use our open heart and our compassion to help this journey, this breaking down of structures, to go gently rather than to go with even more violence and chaos. There's a new moon in Libra on the 24th, and a new moon is fantastic. It allows us to cast our wishes out there. It brings about an ending and a new beginning. And in Libra, it's all about our personal relationships, how we see the world, our sense of justice in a way. So it gives us all the opportunity to evolve that area, to let go of the past ideas of relationships, and to create an inner balance within ourselves. If there's anything in your life that you think is out of balance, or anything in your life where you'd like to bring more harmony, on the 24th, light a candle, send out good wishes, and see yourself releasing the past. We then have Moon and Mercury conjunction in Libra. It's quite an emotional time where we're all trying to find that inner harmony. And on the 27th, we have Mercury entering Scorpio. Everybody wants to talk more deeply about things and see things more deeply and understand things that is beneath the surface. It can also bring up a lot of primal, intense emotions, and secrets come to light around that time. And there's a 3-planet stellium with Scorpio. Now, Scorpio is all about powerlessness and powerfulness and trying to sort of wrestle with primal emotions. But when the Scorpio energy is evolved, it becomes the eagle, which is another symbol for Scorpio. And it's all about flying high above things and being objective, not being plunged into primal emotions that are possibly emotions we don't even have in the here and now, but are old wounds from the past. So if you find yourself feeling some intense energy towards the end of the month, you know, try and see the bigger picture within your own life, heal yourself and allow yourself to go through an understanding of what you've experienced without having to relive it again in your own mind. Venus, the planet of love, is entering lovely Libra, and it's totally at home here. Again, it brings about a gentleness, an understanding, not an emotional understanding, but a kind of, you know, free-spirited, I accept you, you accept me energy is available for us to tune into. Now, obviously, there's all sorts of complex astrology going on this month. And actually, the Sun and Venus are conjunct as well at the end of the month. So we could tune into that. But bear in mind, because of all the Scorpio energy and the fire trines, there may be a part of you that just feels very intense, maybe very angry, very discombobulated. But the other energy is there for you to tune into, to bring it down a bit, to find that inner harmony and to not feel as if, you know, you're frustrated or powerless. Use those fire trines to bring your dreams into action, to push yourself forward, but also use the Pisces full moon to have compassion for yourself and other people. There's another grand fire trine on the 29th with Moon and Mars conjunct in Sagittarius, trining Jupiter in Leo, trining Uranus in Aries, trining Moon and Mars conjunct in Sagittarius. There's the potential to change, there's a potential to have generosity of spirit, there's a potential to do something differently. And if you're a fire sign this month, it will be an incredibly powerful month where you will feel very, very stirred. Equally, if you're an earth sign, you'll be able to really get your mojo back in gear. But whatever sign you are, reach out to your fellow man, embrace people even if their views are different, and understand we are all here on this painful journey, trying to get by, trying to evolve ourselves and each other. And even if that feels difficult, even if you feel challenged by other people's ideas, the best thing to do this month is focus on the love and your passion for life. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. For further free astrology and loads of free tarot readings, come and visit me on my website, michelleknight.com.